Sacramento, California, born and raised. And Antelope is where I spend most of my days. You talk bad about my team, you must be a clown. This is Keek on the mic, so you know you better bear down. Bear down. Bear down.
So obviously, something that we kind of talked about the last time you were on the podcast is who would be the best fit in terms of head coach for Justin Fields. Obviously, you said Eric Bieniemy. It didn't end up happening. We ended up hiring Matt Eberflus. He's a defensive guy. A lot of Bears fans didn't like that. Some Bears fans did. But the question I have for you is, how can a defensive head coach in Matt Eberflus help Justin Fields develop?
I actually love it for the simple fact that, when they have their coach quarterback meetings, he can tell him what to look for on defense, with defenses, how to read defenses and how teams are trying to approach them. It's like a perfect match to me. Like, you always want, everybody wants that offensive head coach, and then kind of, the defensive coach kind of run. It's like almost like a separate team. But I see this as this helping Justin to the max, just for the simple fact that he's going to be able to read defenses that much clearer this year. He's going to give him so much advice that he wouldn't be able to learn from the offensive side of the ball that he's going to take with him, and it's going to help him be successful.
Absolutely. And I wasn't sold on Eberflus at first. I really wasn't. I was hoping for Dable. I'm an offensive guy, but sometimes it may be better to have a defensive-minded head coach to help a young quarterback, saying, hey, when the safety drops, they're in this, or when the safety comes up, they're in this, right? So maybe it will be a match made in heaven. You never know.
He's the type of guy that players are going to take to and they're going to run through walls for. Like him, I had him and I had Coach Bisaccia, that was the interim head coach in Las Vegas. Those two guys are like, those are the type of two dudes that you want to play for and just be like, Coach, what you need me to do? I'm gonna put my helmet on. If I got to run through this wall, I'm gonna run through it.
Right. I was sold on him on his very first press conference when he said, hey boys, hey man, whatever, get your running shoes ready because we're running. So he's a guy that he wants you swarming to the football. It's going to be fast, speed, physicality, and I really like that because I feel like he's going to bring that monster of the Midway stigma back to Chicago.
Definitely. He's built for this. He's going to be fantastic in this role.
You ain't bout it, you ain't Keek on the mic. You ain't bout it, you ain't Keek on the mic. You can go and subscribe cause I be on it right. You ain't bout it, you ain't